you know who you are, right? I mean, you know your name, your birthday, maybe even your favorite color. But have you ever stopped to think about who you are when no one is watching? You may think that's a silly question, but it's actually one that philosophers have been trying to answer for thousands of years. And in today's video, we're going to try our hand at answering it too. So let's break this question down a little. When we think about who we are, we usually think about our relationships, our jobs, our hobbies, the things that make us us. But what happens when no one is watching? Do those things still define us? Or are we more than the sum of our relationships, job, hobbies, and quirks? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Some people might say that when no one is watching, we are at our most authentic selves. We let down our guard and show the world, or at least the people we're with, what we're really made of. Then your true self might shine through when you're alone, and you get to be your true, authentic self without having to worry about what anyone else thinks. That's pretty cool. But being your true, authentic self can also be bad. If you're normally a private person, but have a roommate, then your roommate might not appreciate you blasting your favorite music at 3 a.m. while you dance in your underwear. So yeah, being your true, authentic self is great, until someone else's feelings get stepped on. So maybe being our true, authentic selves isn't the best answer to the question. How about this? When no one is watching, we are at our most vulnerable. No one can see us, so we don't have to put up a front. We can just be honest about how we feel. Maybe this is why people cry when no one is watching. Crying is seen as a sign of weakness, so we only cry when we're alone. But wait a minute, have you ever cried in front of someone you trusted? Have you ever felt like you could tell them anything? Have you ever felt so connected with another human being that you just broke down in tears? Crying can be a sign of weakness, sure, but it can also be a sign of strength. It takes strength to let go of our defenses and to show someone our vulnerability. It takes strength to be honest about how we feel. So, maybe being at our most vulnerable is the truest answer to the question, but it's not very helpful. It doesn't really help us understand who we are. Okay, how about this? When no one is watching, we are free to be ourselves. We don't have to worry about what other people think or how they perceive us. We can just do our own thing. This is similar to being our true, authentic selves, but it has a bit more of a carefree connotation. When no one is watching, we can let loose and have fun. We can be silly or serious, loud or quiet. It doesn't matter what we do as long as we're happy doing it. Does that sound like you? Well, if you're still struggling to figure out who you are when no one is watching, here's a thought experiment to help you on your journey. Imagine you're on a desert island all by yourself. You have no one to impress, no one to please, and no one to disappoint. You are completely alone. So, the question is, who are you in this scenario? What would you do? What would you think about? What would you say to yourself? This is a chance to explore your innermost thoughts and feelings without any judgment or repercussions. So what do you come up with? Whether you're dancing in your underwear, crying your eyes out, or building a sandcastle, the answer to the question is unique to you. There is no right or wrong answer, and that's what makes it so fun to think about. So what are you doing when no one is watching? We want to know. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you for watching. We've created a quiz that tests your knowledge on some of the topics we've covered in our videos. We think you'll find it pretty fun and engaging, and it's a great way to learn something new. So check it out and put your knowledge to the test. Thanks for watching.